G'day, how you going? Welcome to the next episode of this little fight against me and Thor. Got a few comments to address before getting into it. Alright, so we've got one from James Lance again. With respect to Thor shooting high explosive into buildings, I found it odd that you have never had it happen before. It is not a version 3 change, as I've seen Thor do this as far back as Normandy. I think it is just difficult for the AI tanks to spot troops in buildings, but when they do, they unleash hell. Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that, and I reckon you might be right, James. Most of the games that I've played against the AI has been me attacking. So the tanks are fairly well stationary, and my machine guns have been firing from long distances. I've noticed that these IS-1s have had to get up fairly close before they start firing at the buildings. So yeah, I think you might be right with the spotting issue there. Now the other thing, James, is I did send you an invite to a Dropbox folder that has my sound mods in it, so you haven't answered it yet. So if you'd like to do that, or if you haven't received that invite, just let me know. Anyway, next one is on the FGM website. I've got a thread going there where I'm posting up each episode of this, and then at Rishtig has commented saying, Johnsy, just wanted to add my congratulations on these AARs. They are great to watch, very concise, controlled and informative, with an edge of Antipodean wit and wisdom. Well, I had to look up what Antipodean is. Apparently it's something to do with whatever's on one side of the world from England, which is, you know, Australia, New Zealand, and it is a way of basically saying what Australians and New Zealanders are. Anyway, so he keeps going and says, brilliant. One question, and apologies if you've already mentioned this, but which mods do you use? I've dug through a few and believe I have found similar, but not sure they are all the same. Alright, well, mods, my games are all heavily modded. I always have a grid mod for the terrain if I can find one. I can't tell you who does it. One thing that is a must-have is Aris's vehicles. All of my vehicles in all of my combat mission versions are Aris's. I really don't use anybody else's. I've been doing a little bit of modding of my own, i.e. the unit icons, but I've also just done one where I've sort of fixed up the uniforms a little bit. Not so much fixed up, but I used might have been Juju's uniforms, but I've just fixed up the ranks, so you know, when you got a battalion commander, you've actually got, and this is only the German side I've done this, I haven't actually got to the British, American or Russian. But when you get a battalion commander, it's a lieutenant colonel, or the equivalent in the German army, which is a Oberstleutnant, or if you're looking at a SS, it's SS Obersturmbannführer. The mid ranks will be Hauptmanns or Hauptsturmführers if you're looking at the SS, and I've made all of the lower ranks in it, well, in the Wehrmacht they're Oberleutnants, and in the SS they're SS Untersturmführers, Untersturmführers. So yeah, that way you've got you're going to be able to actually look at a uniform and know who's in charge of that unit. Anyway, going on with Rishti. And finally, if I may, since you mentioned Nelson 1812 in the last AAR, give him an extra plug. I can recommend his Via Scenario, another brilliant piece of work, but back to Combat Mission Battle Normandy, just in case you're scouting around, as we do, looking for more. Yeah, well, Nelson's 1812 is a great scenario maker, and I've actually played his Via Scenario twice, once as the Germans and once as the US, and enjoyed them both thoroughly. So I can thoroughly recommend that scenario and any others that he makes. Alright, so we better get in and have a bit of a look. We'll get this turn underway. I've got a bit of a fight going on here. I'm not happy with the red flashes of death I'm getting there, but I've also got hell coming at me in the northern part of this map. No, sorry, the eastern part of this map. Alright, so... Ooh, look at that. I think I just lost a Stug. Yep, that's one Sturmgeschütz gone. Alright, so we might go and watch this little area right here again and just see what we can see. So we've got two here. Right, so I think his troops are bugged out from that area. I should have really had some machine gun fire going on in here. So I have got those two machine guns set up, so that's something that I will get going again in the next turn, I think. And I'll use these guys to attack up into here, because I'm pretty sure that is just a light mortar crew, normally 3-man. So I've got these guys putting down suppressing fire at a fairly high rate. So these guys should have enough in them to just climb up there and hit them. What I do have a worry of is that he might have some men in here. I'd say that that might be a split squad. And if I was him, I'd have one there and I'd have the other in this area here somewhere, so that's something that I do need to be careful of. Alright, so we will go down and have a little bit of a closer look at this turn in action. So I do want to have a look and see how things go with these guys. I'll go to the wide screen here and let's just get this going. Oh, look at that. Alright. I'll just stop that there. Heap of machine gun fire just came from here right at the start of that turn. So let's just watch it again. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so it's like I said, he's probably got some men somewhere in here, so let's see if we can't hear them. Yeah. Where they are. I think this is it. Yep, there you go. You can hear them really well there. So this is where they are right here. Right in this little group right there is where they are. So are my guy, yeah. They should be alright to attack in there. Unless he's got another group up in here. I'm hoping that Thor keeps, it's going to depend on the scenario maker as to how widely spread he has these guys spread out. And I'm hoping that he has them fairly well spread out, and Thor doesn't usually group them back together unless this is part of the triggers. And that's the thing, it might be if I get into this area here, it might trigger a move that all of these guys pull back into a reinforced position back here. So we will just have to wait and see. Alright, so with that being said, let's turn around, let's go back here. We'll just turn around here and we'll just watch this turn from here now that we know where this guy's shooting from. I'm just waiting to see when these enemy units come up where they are. So there's one there. So where is he? Yeah, righto. We'll watch where he goes. Hopefully we can knock him. No. He's hidden again. Goes one man. Not another one. He's got away. You can even hear all the bullets whizzing past the head from back here. Alright. Yeah, if I can, I'm going to get my machine guns firing up in this area here somewhere. Try and cut off their retreat. Right, so now we need to go and have a look at this area over here where I'm getting me bum handed to me. I've got two Sturmgeschütz that are useless. One has no weapon, main weapon, and the other has been knocked down. So we'll have to watch all this. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Oh yeah, I left him up there. He's not been. I've left them up there too, and they aren't being suppressed. So that's good. What about here? Alright, so I'm trying to get them to do some buddy aid. Alright, so let's just watch this again. As you can see, I've got the red hordes coming at me. Heaps of guys there. I have been hurting them, but I don't think I've hurt them enough to get him to call it off. And these guys here, well, yeah, not good. I just don't think I'm going to be able to hold that. Ooh. Alright, so we've got a penetration there. I wonder whether that hurt or not. I know hurt this fella, but right, so it looked like we got another round. Actually, better get changed back to this. I think we had another round come and hit into here. Or did we? Spending a lot of time up in there. Alright, well, there's not really much use looking at anymore, so we'll go to the orders phase. So that's a headquarters there. I'm really going to get him to try and knock that headquarters on the head if they can. Yeah, the leader's a casualty there. And he's pinned. Right, so that's something I didn't really look at. Why is he pinned now? So we've got our headquarters. Alright, I'm going to get them out of there. So I don't want it if the armour does open up. I'll lose my command. Alright, I think I'm going to move these guys into this. A big covered arc. Of there. See how that goes. Did he do his buddy aid? No, he hasn't yet. Come on guys, get it done. Have they done their buddy aid? Oh yeah, it's happening. Well, I hope it's partly happening. Yeah. Alright, so that's good. So the commander's doing the buddy aid there. So yeah, as you can see, these are the new things that I've done. I've put the pips and the lieutenants there. I'll show you a company one, so you can have a look at it. I think I've got a company commander here. Yep. So this will be him here, company commander. He's a Holtman, so he's got the 2 pips on his shoulder. And then we have the Oberleutnant. That's it, isn't it? Wait up, let me just have a look at my little sheet here. I've got a sheet with all the ranks of everything so I don't stuff things up. Yeah, Oberleutnant. And he should have a Holtman as his 2IC, which will be this fella here. Yeah, and there's the Holtman with his 2 pips on his shoulder. Bit of rough work from me, I think, but you know, if you ask me, it's pretty good. And yeah, all right. So there's that. Why is he turned that way? You dumb bastard! Turn that way. Just wonder if this IS-1 has his head out. No, he doesn't, but he has been hit a few times. There's one there and a penetration there. Now, I made an assumption on one of these other ones that a hit there had knocked his main gun out, and his main gun has caused me some problems. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. So I've got to work with the assumption that his main gun is working, even though there's a bloody big hole right through the mantle there. Alright, what else have I got to do here? He's rattled and tiring. Yep. I hope I've got him about to do a deploy. Yep, beautiful. I'll get him to look that way once he's deployed. This fella there, yeah, he's got the gun knocked out, so I actually think he's on the bottom ground too. No, wrong building. Yep, so there he is, bottom ground. Alright, so they aren't really much use to me there. So what I might do is get them in over here. Alright. So, we've got to go over here now and do this. So, like I said, we found a... Well, I'm pretty sure I've got another group of Russians about here. So I'll see if I can't get some fire down there. Now I've got these guys there. They're nervous, but they're a little bit pinned. So let's try and run them up here. with a fire order for... Come on, give me something. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know whether that's what I want. You gotta give me something. Come on. $34 meters. Alright, that'll have to do it for there for the moment. Well, what's the range? It's not far, is it? It's 24 meters. Alright, let's try a slow move here. Directly to there, and are we going to be close enough or not? Nah, we aren't. Alright, let's just leave them there for the moment. Wonder whether I can get these guys. So I'm pretty sure they're in there. All I need is to be able to get some fire down in there. Nope. No, nothing there either. I'm just trying to find a spot that I can put these guys that they will get some look at that. See how this one goes. I don't think it's going to be any better. will go there. What I will also do...
Feuer einstellen! Stopfen!
is get these guys, regular, cautious, get them flat out up here. Alright. We'll give these guys a bit of a pause, I think. Go a half hour. 30 second. I'm actually wondering, we might get them here. That should give them a better sight into here. Yep, lovely. That'll be better. So they need that 30. Yes, but not there, you idiot. Here. Alright. So this is demonstrating fire and movement, really. Or trying to. So what I'll also do is get these guys up here quickly. Lovely. Alright. Now the other thing I was going to do is try and get these machine guns back into this fight. Down this roadway here. Get them firing as far down here as I possibly can. Alright, so that's them. I think that's everything there. I'm going to move the headquarters into a bit more of a protected area. I think I will get them to stop firing too.
Stopfen!
Alright, over here we have these guys. I'm going to get them to cross the road here. Alright. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Now, one of the things I've been in a bit of conversation with Nelson 1812, the designer of this. I asked him why, because he wrote down how he enjoying the AARs and how it's approached his game, and he said moving wayward points around at ground level is something he's doing that's new now. More faith in his targeting, stepping back in the video mode, so watching it from afar first, using more suppression, slowed down my viewing and command mode time, but added more fun to the game. Well, yes, that's what I find fun about it, is all of this sort of thing, you know, being down low and analysing and all that. But I've actually had to speed up how fast I play, due to I don't want to bore all of you guys. If I did, I could have turns that are nearly an hour long just looking at the replay, let alone that. So I'm trying not to bore you. I am trying to go quicker. This one's already over time, so we won't actually get to see the action from my moves this turn. That'll have to be the next one. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. What I'll do now is we'll hit the go button. And then we'll do the save. And then I will call it quits for this episode. But next episode is going to get fairly lively, I'd say, especially in this little area here. Anyway, hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Bye.